How do I go a picture?
For according us this space today and being able to host us. So I'd like to call on him. He welcome us in this his compound, and also if he has a few words to say, then atatueleza. Alafu from that tutaenda kwa Uncle Eric, then tutago on mpaka sisi tutamaliza program yetu leo. So Uncle,
thank you. First and foremost, I believe we prayed earlier. We thank God for the life He has given us to come this far. Most of you are youngsters, and we pray that you reach this age. I'm also praying that I reach this age. It is a good chance that a family as large as this one occasionally comes together to share together, because if we don't do that, we'll end up not knowing one another, and the shock of life may be when a cousin ends up marrying another cousin. But when we get the chance to be together like this, is good. It brings us together. It makes us feel as a family, and it makes us know one another better. It is for that purpose that, together with Joseph with his team, we agreed that we come together today and share the little that we can, the little we've shared, and feel like a family. Job, should I sit down? I know when people talk, when you are talking, it indicates that they are bored of your speech. So I want to end my speech. But before I end the speech, I want to say this. You're most welcome to this place. Anytime, any group of members of this family, be it those who have gotten married elsewhere, be it those who are within the family, any member of this family, any group of members of this family who would want, for whatever reason, to have a group of members, other members of the family, to get together and you want to come here, you're most welcome. You will be welcome today, you'll be welcome tomorrow, and any other day that you'd want to use this place as a get-together for the family. This place, when I did it up, it was not for me alone, it was for all of you. So, by Luo culture, the home belongs to the family, and not just the family of 2-3 people. It's a family of extended members. So, when you're here, feel that you are in your own home today and any other day. I've said it for those who have been here before, because we've a few times we've had a get together like this. It's just that it has taken long because some of these youngsters were not born when we last had the last get together. But I've said it before and I'll say it. This home is open for all of you. If you don't want to do it as a group or a small group of the family, and you just feel you want Uncle Wycliffe and Auntie Jerry to host, just organize yourselves by calling each other or one another, and then tell me we are coming. Then I'll look for food. Even if it's just a kilo of meat, we'll share it together. Feel free, feel welcome, feel at home. May God bless everybody.
With that, hayo yako imekuwa ni kidogo lakini zimekuwa za maana. So this time, at this juncture, I'd like to call on Uncle Eric to take over.
Good evening. Good evening. Are you too full to shout good evening? Good evening. That's good. Now, mine is easy. It's to remind ourselves, why are we here today? Because you might wonder why we are here today. And if you don't know, I can tell you the reason why we are here. First, we are here foremost to thank God for what He did when we were at the funeral. Everything else went smoothly. You people, you came back to the room before we talked, and the people who remained behind, we sat down and thanked each other for what they did, but you had not been thanked. So it's good that you are here to tell you that we are happy of what you individually and collectively did in the funeral of Dani. So we thank God for what He did to us as a family. We thank God for the peace which was there during then and is there now. And then we now thank God for the unity which we have, and let's pray that we will keep on this unity. Are we agreeing that we will keep the unity as a family? Because divided we fall, united we stand, isn't it? So let's keep on as a family, and I want us to ask God to continue giving us that unity. Now, there is I want us to look at Psalms 118, where the psalmist is saying, Psalm 1, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Let Israel say, His love endures forever. Let the house of Aaron say, His love endures forever. And let us all say, His love endures forever. Can we say that? Let us all say, His love endures forever. Whose love endures forever? God's love. So let's keep on focusing on God's love so that we keep united and love each other. Now, before I call the uncle to talk, some of us are old that we don't even know each other. So since all of us were blessed by God and given our mouths to speak, each person will say his name so that we, or her name, so that we know each other, isn't it?
Yes.
Is that not good?
Very well.
Do you know each other?
No.
So I'll start with you. You start to say your name so that they know you. And Odin. Next.
Odaima.
Joan Atieno. Irene Obiero. Your name? Joan Arrow.
A friend.
B? Phoebe Nombi. Okay. 5 again. Judge again. Gloria Okudo.
And the one you're carrying?
And the one you're carrying?
And this one, she's Hannah.
Hannah Wangai. Jack Frank Onyan. In front. Marwayne Obiang. Alvin Paul Obiang. Paulo.
Ryan Onyango and Ian Ogada.
Rian and Ian.
Obok Kenneth. Obok Kenneth.
Obok Kenneth. Obok Kenneth.
I'm Barbara Yvette.
Barbara
Yvette.
Yvette.
Yeah.
Brian Onyango.
Brian Onyango.
Jeremy Onyango.
Jeremy Onyango.
Jules Chuch Onyango.
Jules Tweet Onyango. Chimane Ekech.
Wilson David Onyango.
Wilson David Onyango.
Julia Wino.
Julia Okudo Away.
Shelby Njiri.
Sheldon J.
Brad.
Brad.
Caroline Achenga Chola.
Caroline Akin Ekel. Yellow Ken.
Gado Tiano.
Huh?
Gado Tiano.
God Ochen.
Ricky Samokechi.
Ricky Sam Akech.
Dorothy Action.
Dorothy Akin.
Sharon Abiambo.
Sharon again.
Grace Njiri.
Grace Ngil.
Ricky Onyango.
Ricky Onyango.
Ronnie Ouma.
Raine Auma.
Joseph Ouma.
Joseph Auma.
Verona Anyango.
Verena Onyango. Linda Ekei.
Shirley Jane Anyango Otieno.
Shirley Jane. There, the corner, and Yango Nyageo. Valerie Akani.
Stacy Bett.
Stacy Bett.
Charlene Akieno.
Sharon Akani. Marie Akini. Next. Who is the button? Now. So now you know each person's name, isn't it? Yeah, so but here you know all of us? Yeah. Mine is called Ochieng Onyango. And he is called Wycliffe Onyango. And this one is Ezekiel Ekuda. And this is Jos Onyango.
What's happening today?
You know you must be digital. I'm trying to be digital. I'm trying to be digital. Okay, I wanted you to love your laugh. That's good. Eh? So I think I've finished. I'll call upon. Oh, I'm very sorry. That one is Auntie Joe. Auntie Joe. She's known as Auntie Joe. You got it? Good. Stand up. Eh? Auntie Mouse. Okay. And then Auntie Pudge Onyango. Then can you clap for yourself to introduce yourself? Good. But me now call upon brother Uncle Ezekiel Akide. That's good with digital. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Good afternoon, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here today. Happy also that you extended your invitation to some of us, the older people, to be together and share today. Mine is just to encourage you to continue with the same plan for being together every now and again as time allows, so that we can meet, share the word together, and also know one another. Most times we only meet when we have funerals or weddings, which are also very, we don't like them, but when they come, we like it. As Uncle Eric said, last time when we were at home, we had a time together and also meet and talk and discuss and agree that there is still a need to continue meeting and giving glory to God for that time and that period and whatever took place. I thought I wish that Mama or your grandmother left us, but that's God's call, and we also give glory to God and say, let the Lord take care of her life in the eternal heaven. Now, let this meeting not just be a meeting where you come to eat and talk. I would want to see this association being turned into an organization which can do something that people can see these young people are doing something that would bring benefit to the even the local people at home. Let us do something. I have a piece of land at home, somewhere, called by it's my piece. You plant something, want to build something, it's there. I can't do it, but if you give me a plan of what you want to do with it, I'll show you that this is a place. So, thinking those terms positively, so that one time we shall say, the name of Kudo should not die. When your great-grandfather settled at that place, there was a lot of war until the people died. Some of your great-grandfathers died fighting for that land. Let's maintain that name so that people will always remember in history that there was a name called Okudo in this world. You can just, the name cannot stay there unless you do something that will turn that name. So think about an association or something, whether it's a cooperative, something, anything that brings everybody together, kila moja toe kitano, so that we do something. And that way we shall be able to also keep ourselves busy doing something that will bring us some little income, like in share and so on. If you start such an organization, call us, we shall give you advice that's necessary. And now, I think we should all thank God for enabling us even to be here today. So all the time, wherever you are and whatever you're doing, remember God all the time. keep praying for one another and also pray for others so that God can keep us together and also help. Thank you. And last few words I will say until we meet again, the word of God. Thank you. Thank you for words of wisdom. I call upon for Uncle.
Thanks, Brother Eric. I'm Jambo. I'm Jambo. Naona nimeshapewa cheo tayari. Mimi mwalimu sasa. Asanteni. Cha kwanza na cha msingi sana. Ama nizungumze kwa Kijaluo. Kiswahili ama Kizungu? Kiswahili.
Queen's English.
English. It's a nice thing to have a family reunion like what we have today. In developed countries, it's usually a tradition to have this kind of thing. And I think the Onyango family are very lucky. I guess we are very advanced. We are like advanced countries to be able to bring ourselves together like today. I thank Wycliffe and Jerry for facilitating this occasion so that especially you young people can get to know each other, as Uncle Eric has already said. There is strength in unity. And I can see when I look at a crowd of young people like you, I see a very bright future. I see in you a situation where one of these days, you might even produce a government. It's not beyond us. And when we are united, whether we come from Senate, whether we come from Alego, we come from Asembo, yeah, the unity that we are fostering is going to make us stronger in future. I want to encourage you to keep that spirit. And I would say it doesn't have to be only at Uncle Wycliffe's. My place is also open. Uncle Eric's, Ezekiel's, our places are open for this sort of thing. We want you to feel welcome anytime, and feel free to discuss and share your problems, your successes, and your failures. We might be able to advise, yeah? We might be able to help. But the bottom line, is that we want to be united so that we are a strong family. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Yeah, now I'll go to aunties. Can you say hi? And they didn't hear your voice, so come and say something. If you have something, you have nothing to say, then you say nothing.
Good evening. I also just want to thank you for getting time to come together so that we may know each other or we may share a few things. Unity, the one they have talked about, I've been talking about it so much, even to my co-wives or sisters-in-law. When we have a problem or when we are going to see these daughters of ours, I usually tell them, bring whatever you have so that we may go to see the young ones. We started when about 4 or 5 years ago, and I think we have not done badly. And because of that, we've known even where they are staying. But what I want to say, our girls are not so good. They don't come to see us. When there is something to be done, they call you, auntie, this is happening. When you go there, that's the end. Maybe if I'm wrong, they will tell me. But the gathering today, it has made me know even some people I've not known, I've not seen for so long. And what I would like them to continue is just to unite, not when we are in pain, even when we are in happiness, like today. When I talked to Auntie Grace Otin, she told me that's a very good thing, and she told me to tell you people you do this more and more, so that you may know each other, you may know each other's problem or each other's success. And for me, I've been doing this in a small way. I thank Uncle Wycliffe and Auntie Njeri for having us here so often. And when somebody has a house like this, wengine wanasema huku hatuendangi, hapa ni kwetu, we come here. Even with a small thing, we come here. So I just thank them to continue in that spirit, and God will help us when we are united. Our girls, unite. It is good to unite. When there is a problem, come, we share. Yeah, because we will not know what is happening to somebody else if you don't say what is happening. There are people who don't have jobs. There are people who are down. When we come together, we lift each other up. But if you are not there, you want to know someone on the other side is suffering? Because even ringing, you can say you are okay, but maybe you are not okay. But when I see you, I can see you are not okay. So let such a thing like this be more often than just once in a while like this, if it is possible. Yeah. When we usually unite like this is when we are planning either wedding or a funeral. But today we are united. We are uniting at when we can laugh and share whatever God has given us. May we thank God in everything. May we start with Him, even in the morning, before anything happens. Just thank God for you have woken up. I thank you all, and may God bless you in everything you do, and you remember unity is strength.
Auntie Mercy has said what I would have said. So all I would say is thank you very much. Please keep this going on. I would be so scared to think that I might meet my son one day walking with Grace's daughter. Who would be blamed? Therefore, so if you keep this up, you get to know your relatives, your close relatives, then there's no such danger. So thank you very much.
Now I'll call upon Auntie Joe.
I don't know what the encouragement part is, but good evening, everybody. I'm the quintessential lawyer, and to us, and in law, juniors are not supposed to talk after seniors. And now they have called my seniors. I have nothing useful to add. That is what he said. But trust me, I'll have a few things to say. You're welcome. Let me start there. And I do hope that you've eaten. And kindly don't go hungry. Well, Wayne, ulikuwa wapi tukikula? So don't go when you're hungry. There's lots and lots of food still there, and it can be warm.
From the time
So Nyangi, have you ever been here? Nyagir? Yeah. Ah, okay. Sorry. But then welcome again. And then don't take for granted the fact that a family can sit together when there is trouble and when there is no trouble. As sorry, I'll keep on repeating this, but as a lawyer, we get to hear so many things, we get to handle so many family disputes, and you get to marvel at how people from the same stomach cannot even greet each other. Forget about sitting and eating from one plate. They have since stopped. So don't take for granted the fact that you can sit together and talk and laugh and know your cousin from another uncle and all those many things. And there are no cousins like that anyway, they are all cousins. So kindly appreciate the fact that there is unity. Appreciate what your uncles have done this far. And I'm glad that you people are taking it up. I don't know if somebody else has said it since I'm Toro, I'm coming in and out. But the youngsters, it's I want to recognize what you have done. It's really, really pleasant. Even when I was ambushed on Tuesday about today, I said there's no need to change even if I had other plans, because it's a rare occasion that the younger people are the ones organizing us, and it's really, really admirable. So forget about these white-haired fellows. In fact, when they arrange things, they're never this good. And keep on doing it. Next time when you want to come, just say it. The door will be open. Oh, so is it the door or the gate? Which one do you open? Gate. The one I open will be open. The one he opens, ask him. He opens the gate, and I open the door. So the door will be open. As for the girls, the kitchen will be more open because I expect you to cook and clean. So this, the dogs. Brian. That is not my work, that is Brian and Yangi's work. So I hope I've said enough. And there's those who want tea, you put up your hand. Oh, sorry, I was a teacher those other days. And there's no hurry, today is Saturday. And unaona hata moto umeletwa. That means there's no hurry to go away, and I can see there are many cars, so we are all safe. Thank you. Karibuni tena.
I think we are done. We are done with white-haired. Hey, are we there? Sadaf, are we there? Yeah, we are up with gray-haired. So now we go to the black-haired, and the other clean one is called what? So I'll hand over to you to carry on the other part.
Okay, thank you once again. I hope bado mmeshiba eh? Yeah? Kama digestion bado ishafanya kazi. So at this juncture, I'll call upon
that corner,
our cousin Shali, to talk on behalf of the younger cousins. Yeah, Shali.
Hi everyone. Hello. Okay, I don't have much to say because now by the time it's getting to me, everything has been said. So I'll just repeat a few things that I've heard. First of all, I'm going to thank Uncle and Auntie again for opening their house and letting us have this function here. I just wish it could have been like bigger with more people because I can see not everyone is here, but I think everything starts with slow steps. So I'm assuming that by the time we're having the next meeting, like everyone will be here. so that we can all know each other, because today I've also come to know people who I don't know, which is really bad because they are very close cousins and nieces and nephews. So I think it's important that we try and meet as often as we can, not necessarily when there's a function, like we make this a function. I'd also like to thank Jovia and Wilson and the older cousins who planned this whole thing. We were kind of just sitting in the sidelines waiting to see what would happen, but it's worked out and it's really nice. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you guys. I don't know if Ronnie has something to say.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who reached here today, and most so we thank God, because there are people we had actually, when you are confirming your attendances, you are expecting a certain number, and the people who have not seen here. So we should thank the God for allowing us to come here today for those people who have reached. And for the people who didn't manage, we hope next time they will manage when we organize such a thing, maybe here or the next place. If I don't waste much time, just take this opportunity to thank our uncles and aunties in general. And the only thing I can tell you is that as the younger people, we only want to follow into your footsteps. A good example that you've been setting for us is what we want to follow, because well, if you look at the gathering that is here today, the younger people are the ones who did much of the work, and that means that we have learned something from the older, our dads, moms and uncles and aunties, all that. The next thing I'd like to say that maybe Ngiya didn't have that opportunity. That's Verona. If you don't have such a gathering between now and December, then I think maybe his occasion might be the next one, because she's planning to wed in December. So maybe if she didn't have that opportunity to say it to everyone, at least clarified that. I don't have much beyond that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ronnie. And for a point of information, Ronnie has been our treasurer on the bigger side, and also is also an official on the smaller side. So he's wearing two hats. So simpigie makofi tafadhali. At this juncture, I'd like to call on Wilson, who has been part of the committee we've been organizing this thing, to talk something. Habari zenu wote. I would like to start by saying that I am very glad to see all of you together outside of a funeral. I like to start also by thanking our very gracious hosts, Uncle Whitley and Auntie Jerry, for making us feel very welcome, hosting us very well. Thank you very much indeed. I would like to thank also the uncles for bringing us up. None of us would be here without you. I think we are all a testament of your good work, good work. That is for both you, uncles and aunties. Huh? Thank you very much. The third thing is I'd like to commend our younger cousins for the excellent job that you have been doing. We are particularly impressed with the will invest and your determination to do something of great significance. I think you deserve a very big clap for that.
Yes. Now, lastly, I'd like to thank the committee that worked on putting this thing together, or this day together. I think you all did a wonderful job, starting with Chairman Uma. And there are certain things that we would like really to put on the table. The questions like, how do we sustain this on a regular basis? How are we more comfortable doing this every once a year or twice a year? Shall we do it over Easter? Shall we do it in December? And there was a feeling that we should actually bring this out for discussion in this forum. The unity has been fabulous. I am very, very appreciative of the response that we got from all of you, just coming and being here. I am very proud that I have such a great group of relatives and family. I am very, very proud of that. I think more or less that is all I have to say. And I hope, Bona Chairman, we shall open up that discussion on this floor before we close. Have I missed anything?
I don't know, maybe some.
No, I haven't. All right, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Wilson, for your good advice. In fact, Wilson has been pushing us so much so that we see this thing a success. And if only this is just the beginning, then it will be very okay. At this juncture, I'll call on one of our brothers-in-law, and he's been with us most of the time, and whether it is a family gathering or whether we have funerals, he's there with us. At least let us welcome him. If he has something to say, let him say at least a word of thanks to our comment. He's called Yuri. I know most of you know him, so he's not a stranger to us.
Habari zenu. I want to take this initiative to thank you all for giving me this opportunity. I want to recognize the efforts that have been made, in particular for this occasion to take place so that the relatives can have an opportunity to meet together. I think it's quite a wonderful idea, and it's also given me an opportunity to know more of the relatives that are close to me from the other side. As you know, I'm the in-law, and I hope that as these functions continue, I'll see more of my other in-laws coming in so that we can share a few tips here and there. But all in all, I'm thankful to the welcome I've got, and I'll encourage you all to continue in this spirit. With those few words, I say God bless all. Thank you.
Yeah, I think we are more or less through because the day is also gone. One thing which you must take note of, there's a suggestion that do we have this gathering 3 times a year, once a year, 2 times a year? That's what Nani was trying to inquire. Or do we need not to have it at all? Any suggestion? Do we need to have it at all? Those people who don't like it to be there, carry up your hand. So we don't want it. Eh? There are people who don't like it to be there, so that we don't have such a gathering at all until all of us are gone. Let's have your hand. Okay, those who would like it to be once a year, carry up your hand. Those who like it twice a year,
Behind you.
Okay, 3 times a year? Okay, twice have it. So twice have it. So what I'm directing is that we have agreed it's twice. Young people, you have been given now what you wanted. You go ahead and now do what you can do best. But we'll be there for consultation and advice if need be, isn't it? Anytime you come up with a period, we'll be there for you. Sawa. So,
can I just spark the comment?
Yeah.
The place have this. Should we have this on Easter? Should we have it a week before Easter? Should we have it in June? Yeah, or in this is what I'm thinking. If we have a calendar every year that we're gonna
Christmas would be nice.
Christmas, just yeah. That's a suggestion. Christmas, Easter and Christmas. That's a suggestion. Auntie, you had something?
It's happening at any time. So let it be twice a year, but arrange according to what is happening at the time.
Okay.
Because if you put it at a certain time, many other things
Could be happening. Right now, but I have a time period around which we can organize it, but subject to whatever is happening at that particular time.
When schools are closed.
When schools are closed, most important, yes. When schools are closed. So we have two options, April, August. Yeah.
I was one of the people who voted for 3 times a year.
Yes.
And the reason I was doing that is so that it can be once every 4 months. So if you have the first one in February, 4 months from there you have the second one. 4 months from then you have the third one. So that at least within the year you see each other 3 times as a family.
It's a good suggestion, but there's a very strong suggestion here from actually Ankuitis and Jogging that we must, this thing is better carried out during holidays, school holidays.
But that works. April, August, and December.
But the two have it. The people who voted for
Then we have in April and December.
Minority wins.
Okay, can I help you?
Yeah.
Okay, we have got 3 holidays. We'll be holding it twice.
Yeah.
And now we have got 3 periods to choose from. Can really be that it will be either April holiday, August holiday, or December holiday. So these 2 will be in any of those to give us room for anything which might have come up, isn't it? So now we have got three slots to place it, but we have got 2. So can we now, we'll be slotting them in the 3.